on Enterobacteriaceae. Okay, so one of the most clinically significant topic for your microbiology. Okay, so for Enterobacteriaceae, so looking now first on generalities, your Enterobacteriaceae, all Enterobacteriaceae are known to be glucose fermenters. So when we perform TSI reaction, the bat portion will always turn into yellow. But we can differentiate them based on lactose fermentation. So mag-iiba sila sa slant. So either the slant will turn into yellow, or kapag fermenter, lactose fermenter, or will remain as orange-red kapag non-fermenter. So again, it could be an A over A or a K over A. Pero hindi pwedeng K over K because lahat nga po sila ay um, glucose fermenter. So, pag K over K, hindi na po siya Enterobacteriaceae. For example, would be Pseudomonas, wherein Pseudomonas is a non-fermenter. Okay. Next, aside from all of them being a glucose fermenter, all Enterobacteriaceae are also oxidase negative, except for your Plesiomonas, which is oxidase positive. All Enterobacteriaceae are also nitrate reducer. So, when we test for nitrite, positive po yan. No? So, kapag meron ding UTI, no? And we are testing for urine sample, gram-negative bacilli under Enterobacteriaceae, like for example E. coli, will be positive for nitrite because all Enterobacteriaceae are nitrate reducer. So all of them are nitrite positive. While all Enterobacteriaceae are also part of the normal flora, except for your Salmonella, Shigella, and Yersinia, which are truly pathogenic organisms under the Enterobacteriaceae family. So sabi nga po natin, we can differentiate your Enterobacteriaceae based on their capability to ferment lactose. And we can differentiate it as rapid lactose fermenter, late lactose fermenter, and non-lactose fermenter. So para po sa mga rapid lactose fermenter, these organisms are producing both lactose permease and beta-galactosidase. And since they are capable nga po of, since they are producing beta-galactosidase, test for it is your ONPG. So, ONPG positive po yun. So, for easier memorization, we have Ecke as our mnemonic. So, we have Escherichia, Klebsiella, and Enterobacter. Next, for your late lactose fermenter naman po, they can't produce lactose permease, but they can produce beta-galactosidase. So, under TSI reaction, some of these organisms may show K over A kasi nga late lactose fermenter sila. But nevertheless naman, when we check for ONPG, magka-positive sila. So, lahat naman po ng ONPG positive are lactose fermenters. So, dito mas important si ONPG test, no, para makita natin kung talagang lactose fermenter sila by detecting nga po beta-galactosidase. So for your late lactose fermenters, for easier memorization, so we have Cheesy as our mnemonic. So we have Citrobacter, we have Hafnia, we have Salmonella arizonae, we have Shigella sonei, we have Serratia, and Y for Yersinia. So Cheesy. Next, for non-lactose fermenter naman po, so these organisms are still capable of fermenting glucose, but they are non-lactose fermenter. So, dapat po yung ONPG negative. Correction po, sorry, this one should be ONPG negative. Okay? So, ayan. ONPG negative po yan. Since they can't produce beta-galactosidase. So, we have here your Salmonella, we have your Shigella, except for Shigella sonei, because Shigella sonei is a late lactose fermenter. Siya lang po nag-iisang sa Shigella that is capable of producing beta-galactosidase. Hence, ONPG positive po si Shigella sonei. Proteus naman, so yung magkaka-family po ng PPM, Proteus, Providentia, Morganella, di ba? Magpipinsan po yan. No? So, they are non-lactose fermenters. Edwardshella is also a non-lactose fermenter. Edwardshella actually have a similar IMVIC to your Escherichia, no? Positive, positive, negative, negative. So very close yung kanilang biochemical reaction ni Edwardshella at saka ni Escherichia. But one way to differentiate them is through lactose fermentation because Escherichia is a rapid lactose fermenter while Edwardshella is a non-lactose fermenter. So Escherichia is ONPG positive, Edwardshella is ONPG negative. And then we also have here Erwinia. Next, for non-motile naman po, all Enterobacter are motile except for these two. We have Klebsiella because Klebsiella is capsulated. No? Kaya nga pag nag-grow din tayo ng Klebsiella sa colonies, sa macankey, it will show a mucoid colonies because it is capsulated. And we also have here Shigella because Shigella is biochemically inert. No? So this one is non-motile. Next, for H2S positive naman po, so they are capable of producing po H2S, so blackening. So for easier memorization po, we have spaced. So S is for Salmonella, P is for Proteus, but Proteus will not show H2S positive reaction in lysine iron agar. But in others naman, it will show H2S production. So Proteus, or it will show blackening. And A is for Salmonella arizonae, C is for Citrobacter, and we have Edwardshella. Okay, so Citrobacter po at saka Salmonella have a very similar biochemical reaction, including nga rin po yung IMVIC nila. So aside from H2S, they're IMVIC. But we can differentiate them further later on. No? Kasi kailangan silang ma-differentiate because Salmonella po is truly pathogenic while Citrobacter is part of the normal flora. Okay. So using your lactose fermentation, your H2S production, we can characterize their TSI reaction or their triple sugar iron reaction. Okay. But we also have here your lysine iron agar. So important alam natin sino yung mga lysine deaminase positive saka mga lysine decarboxylation positive. So for lysine iron agar, we are using bromcresol purple. So kapag acid yung formation, it will turn yellow. Kapag alkaline naman, purple. Then we have the slant at saka the butt portion. The slant portion is for to detect lysine deamination, wherein the positive result is color red. So pag red yung slant, then it is lysine deaminase positive. So yung mga lysine deaminase positive po, ito pong tatlong yun. Ito, yung magpipinsan, no? Proteus, Providentia, at saka Morganella. They are lysine deaminase positive. While the BAT portion naman po is for lysine decarboxylation. The product of lysine decarboxylation would be an alkaline production. Hence, the bromcresol purple will turn purple due to the alkaline environment for lysine decarboxylation. Usually po kasi kapag hindi po siya lysine decarboxylase positive, the BAT portion will turn yellow. Kasi ang laman ng lysine iron agar ay glucose. At lahat po sila ay glucose fermenter. Pero kapag lysine decarboxylase positive yung organism, it will change the yellow BAT to a purple color. Kasi nga, magkakaroon ng alkaline production due to lysine decarboxylation. At marami pong lysine decarboxylase positive, pero what I want you po to take note is for Salmonella. So Salmonella is known to be lysine decarboxylase positive. Kasi isa po yun sa mga important na pang-differentiate kay Citrobacter because Citrobacter is lysine decarboxylase negative while Salmonella is lysine decarboxylase positive. Okay. Other way to differentiate them is based on lactose fermentation because Salmonella is non-lactose fermenter, so ONPG negative po yan. While for Citrobacter, it is a late lactose fermenter. Ayan po, Citrobacter. So ONPG positive po yun. Okay, so again, that's for lysine deamination and lysine decarboxylation and to differentiate nga po Salmonella from Citrobacter. Okay, so again, pakitandaan po ito, no? Kasi there are questions. Again, ASCP nga po is more of an application type of question. So, pwede ibigay sa atin yung mga biochemical test, no? May mga images, no? So, kailangan maging familiar po tayo sa mga biochemical test and result and interpretation. Okay, next we have your urease test. So for urease test, we are using your Stewart's urea broth or Christensen's urea agar. So for urease, what we are using is phenyl red. So kapag acid yellow, kapag alkaline red, no, ang phenyl red. Um, so for urease, the product is the ammonia formation. So magkakaroon po ng alkaline production. Okay? So the phenyl red will turn red. So the positive result for urease test is color red. So we have rapid urease, ibig sabihin po within 4 hours, magkakaroon na po ng positive result na red color. So this is true for Proteus, Providencia, and Morganella. Proteus, Providencia, Morganella. Yung agad yung magpipinsan po. No? And then for late urease naman, we have your keys. So we have Citrobacter, Klebsiella, Enterobacter, Yersinia, and Serratia. So they are late urease producer. No? Citrobacter, Klebsiella, Enterobacter, Yersinia, and Serratia. Okay? So ito po ay after 4 hours pa before positive sa urease reaction, urease test or reaction. Addition po, aside from this, meron din po tayong mga other enterorganism, but this one is not part of Enterobacteriaceae, but also important to take note that they are also urease producers. So we have your Helicobacter pylori is a urease positive. That's why Helicobacter pylori can survive, no, even in the presence of acidic environment um, in the gastrointestinal tract, because Helicobacter pylori can produce urease that can provide its alkaline environment. Helicobacter pylori. We also have Corynebacterium urea liticum, yung bilang urease positive. We also have Cryptococcus neoformans being urease test positive. No? So one test then to differentiate Cryptococcus from Candida albicans is that Cryptococcus neoformans is urease test positive. Okay? And then we have trichophyton mentagrophytes, also one way to differentiate mentagrophytes from rubrum. So aside from the hair perforation test, or hair baiting test wherein mentagrophytes is positive, rubrum is negative, we can also differentiate them based on urease. So mentagrophytes is urease positive, while rubrum is urease negative. Okay? Next is your TSI reaction. Again, applying nga po yung principle kung sino yung lactose fermenter, non-lactose fermenter, sino yung H2S positive. So we can differentiate the TSI reactions. Okay, triple sugar iron reactions wherein we are using here phenyl red as well. So kapag acid, it will turn yellow. So yun po yung A. So nagkakaroon ng yellow portion. And then kapag neutral naman, we have a color here, yung original color ng TSI, which is orange-red. So that's K. Okay? So possible siya ng A over A, K over A, na may H2S production, K over A na H2S negative. Again, pag K over K na po yan, hindi na po yan part ng Enterobacteriaceae because all Enterobacteriaceae are glucose fermenter. So pag ganito, glucose is not fermented as well as lactose not fermented. So the example would be Pseudomonas. Okay? Then we have here the summary po ng mga IMVIC for each organism here. So IMVIC po stands for indole, methyl red, we have your Voges-Proskauer and citrate utilization. Okay, so for indole po, the positive result is a red ring. It detects your tryptophanase using the COVAX reagent. That's for your indole test. Sa methyl sa Voges-Proskauer naman po, the positive result is also color red. At lagi pong inverse ang reaction ng methyl red sa Voges-Proskauer. So kapag positive po sa methyl red, negative sa Voges-Proskauer. Pag positive sa Voges-Proskauer naman, negative naman sa methyl red. No? So minsan pag binigay yung biochemical test, minsan they will just give methyl red or Voges-Proskauer. So alam nyo na yun, no, na laging opposite yung kabila. Kapag positive isa, negative yung isa. Pag negative isa, positive yung isa. Okay? So again, that's for methyl red and Voges-Proskauer. And lastly, we have your citrate utilization. So for citrate utilization, we are using Simon citrate agar. And that Simon citrate agar contains bromthymol blue as an indicator. So kapag the principle here is the ability of the organism to utilize citrate as the sole carbon source. So kapag na-utilize yung citrate as the sole carbon source, the byproduct will be an alkaline production. So dahil po doon, the citrate will change its color from green to blue. So ang positive result po sa citrate utilization is color blue. Kapag nag-change nga po yung green to blue color. Okay? You will also encounter Some may encounter yung malonate test. Sa malonate test naman, para din siyang citrate utilization, pero it is the ability of the organism to utilize malonate as the sole carbon source. Tapos yung malonate test po, ganun din, may Bromthimal blue din yung indicator niya, so it will change upon utilization nga po ng malonate, parang din po sa citrate, magkakaroon nga ng blue color. It will magkakaroon ng alkaline production, so it will change from green to color blue. So, ang positive result po is color blue. But for malonate, it is specific to differentiate Salmonella and Shigella, wherein Salmonella is malonate positive, Shigella is malonate negative. Okay? So, isa-isahin po natin ito, pasadahan po natin. No? So, we have your Escherichia coli, we have for your macankey, pink-red colonies po sila. Bakit? Because Escherichia is a lactose fermenter. Ang macankey po kasi, ang indicator ni macankey ay neutral red. So kapag acid sa neutral red, it will turn red. Kapag alkaline naman, it will turn yellow. Baliktad siya. Kapag phenol red, it will turn yellow sa acid. Tapos, red naman kapag alkaline. Dito sa macankey, neutral red ang ginagamit niya. So, red siya kapag acid, tapos yellow siya kapag alkaline. So, sa macankey nga po, since Escherichia is a lactose fermenter, it will turn, the neutral red will turn acidic, so it will turn red. Okay? Kaya pink to red colonies po ang Escherichia. And all other lactose fermenter will turn red. No? Tapos we have here the Invic, no? Yung indole, methyl red, Vosproscour. Again, lagi nga po opposite ang methyl red saka Vosproscour here, as well as the citrate utilization. Again, yung motility, okay? And then we have your lysine deamination, lysine decarboxylation. Tapos yung ONPG test, which is to detect nga po beta-galactosis. So basically, kapag lactose fermenter, rapid lactose, saka late lactose fermenter, ONPG positive po sila. Okay? For Klebsiella naman po, tandaan po dyan yung kanyang mucoid colony. So, pink colonies kasi nga lactose fermenter. We are using here macankey, so neutral red. So, kapag acid, it will turn red or pink red nga po. Tapos, yung kanyang colony po dito sa mucoid because Klebsiella contains a capsule. So, this one is mucoid. Negative po yung kanyang motility, no? Kasi nga meron siyang capsule. Then, nandiyan din po yung TSI, H2S, no? Yung Invic reaction po niya. Yung lysine deamination at saka phenylalanine deamination. Di ba kanina sabi ko sa lysine iron agar we are using lysine deamination. Kapag na-encounter nyo naman po yung phenylalanine deamination, yun din po yun. This one is positive for Proteus providentia saka Morganella. Halos pareho din sa lysine deamination. Ang difference lang nila, kapag kay lysine deamination, ang positive result ay red slant, di ba? Sa lysine iron agar. Pag phenylalanine deamination, ang positive result niya ay green slant. Okay, so magkaibang medium yung ginamit. Okay, so dito phenylalanine deamination. And then, we have your Enterobacter. So, ganun din no, yung mga TSI reaction nila, methyl red Vosproscour. And then, for Serratia dito, tandaan yung kanyang gelatinase test positive, DNase test positive. Ba DNase test positive? Sino nga ulit ito? We have your Staphylococcus aureus, Moraxella, and Serratia. So, they are DNase positive. And then, we also have your lipase test positive. No? So, again, that's for Serratia. No? So, ang Serratia, gelatinase positive, DNase positive, lipase positive. No? O para maalala nga po, di ba, Serratia, mahilig siyang manira. No? So, naninira siya. Gelatinase positive, DNase positive, lipase positive. Okay? Serratia po is a late lactose fermenter cheesy, no? Kaya sa TSI niya, sometimes na K over A, no? Pero pag yung test mo yung ONPG niya, this one is positive for ONPG test, no? Then we have here the Invic reaction po dito din, no? And then for, again, yung mga urease test, diba, that's for Proteus providentia Morganella at saka KISS, no? Yung mga late urease, Citrobacter, Klebsiella, Enterobacter, Yersinia, Serratia. Okay? Late urease producer po sila. Okay. Next po, we have your Salmonella. So this was H2S positive together with spaced. Then we have here Yung hectowin enteric agar, so ang Salmonella po is a non-lactose fermenter. Tama po, no? Non-lactose fermenter po ang Salmonella. Okay, ayan, Salmonella sa non-lactose fermenter. Kaya nung gumamit tayo ng makhangki dito, clear po yung kanyang colonies dito kasi non-lactose fermenter nga po siya. Yung hectowin enteric agar naman, ginagamit nga po yan for your enteric bacilli, wherein the indicator for your hectowin enteric agar is bromthymol blue ang indicator mo dito, no? Kagaya ng indicator ng Simon citrate, no? Um, Ayan, no? We are using bromthymol blue for Salmonella. Sorry, for hectowin enteric agar. Sorry. For hectowin enteric agar, we are using um, bromthymol blue. And that bromthymol blue will change its color. Kapag acid, it will turn yellow. Kapag alkaline, it will turn blue. Kapag neutral, it will turn green. So since Salmonella is a non-lactose fermenter, it will show a green color. So Salmonella, Shigella, Proteus, so magkakaroon sila ng green color kasi non-lactose fermenter sila. But Salmonella is H2S positive. Kaya yun yung way to differentiate Salmonella to Shigella dito. Kasi kahit ang Shigella green, ang Salmonella green din, pero H2S positive po si Salmonella. And then we have there so may blackening po siya, may mga black center siya. Okay, then we have here the Invic reaction. Ayan, no? And then we also have here for Shigella. So Shigella po is known to be pathologic, I mean pathogenic, no? Pathogenic organism, si Shigella. Again, 'di ba, truly pathogenic Salmonella, Shigella, at saka Yersinia, while the rest are part of the normal flora. So this one is a non-fermenter, so K over A. Bakit may over A dito? Kasi lahat naman po sila glucose fermenter, no? Lahat ng Enterobacteriaceae, pero hindi nga lahat sila lactose fermenter. And then we have here yung H2S negative nga po siya, gas negative din siya, no? Kasi Shigella nga po is biochemically inert. So kahit na pathogenic nga po siya, it is biochemically inert. So halos lahat negative po siya, no? So pag tinanong negative sa gas, negative sa lactose fermentation, negative sa indole, sa Voges-Proskauer, sa site utilization, no, sa lysine deiodination negative, urease negative, halos lahat negative siya, no? That's for Shigella. Ang positive lang kay Shigella sa Invic niya ay metal red. So, doon lang siya positive kay metal red reaction. Again, for ang Shigella po, may mga groups po siya, no? Okay, we have Group A for Shigella dysentery, Group B for Shigella flexneri, Group C is for Shigella boydii, and Group D is for Shigella sonei. Okay? So, papansin po natin, si Group D po, Shigella sonei is the only lactose fermenter among the Shigella. No? So, this one is capable of producing beta-galactosidase, Shigella sonei. Hence, ONPG positive po si Shigella sonei. So, for Proteus naman, non-lactose fermenter din po yan, pero H2S positive po ang Proteus, di ba? Spaced. Tapos we have here, kaya po sa makanki clear colony siya kasi non-lactose fermenter nga po siya. Sa blood agar naman, we can see yung swarming. So may magkakaroon po ng swarming for Proteus, no? Characteristic for Proteus. And then, we have there your Invic reaction. And then for urease nga po, rapidly urease positive nga po si Proteus. Rapidly urease positive po si Proteus, so it will turn red after 4 hours. Okay, so ayan, no, Proteus vulgaris po is indole positive, while other Proteus po are indole negative. And then we have here Klebsiella. So ang Edwardsiella. Edwardsiella po actually is very close to Escherichia, no? But to differentiate them, Edwardsiella TSI is a non-lactose fermenter. And H2S positive po ang Edwardsiella, di ba? Space, Salmonella, Proteus, Salmonella, Aerisonese, Citrobacter, and Edwardsiella. And then, ito po yung kanyang Invic, which is similar nga po to Escherichia. Positive, negative, no? Motil din po siya, no? Then we have yung mga other biochemical reaction po niya. Okay, so again, in-vic po, the reaction is important for us to assess kung ano po yung organism na most likely present, no? Um, kapag given po yung mga biochemical test. So, useful po yan pagdating sa ASCP na alam po natin yung mga biochemical reaction. So, to help you po summarizing yung mga in-vic reactions, ito po ay ginawa ko, no? Pero you can add more maliban po kung ano pa po yung kung meron pa po kayong mga pwedeng ma-add po dito, no? Pero para sa akin general, no, pwede na po ito. So we have your positive, positive, negative, negative. So in-vic po yan. So this is the indole part. Second is the metal red, Vogt-Proskauer, and cyric utilization. Again, lagi pong opposite ang metal red sa Vogt-Proskauer. So first, we have positive, positive, negative, negative. So para maalala ko siya, may P. Ayan. So, yan po yung mnemonic na ginamit ko. No? Pero if you have a better mnemonic, okay lang din po yun. So, we have MyP. So, M is for Morganella. Y is for Yersinia. P here is only for Proteus vulgaris. Kasi yung Proteus vulgaris lang po ang indole positive. While Proteus mirabilis, Proteus peneri, they are indole negative. And then we have Escherichia, and then we have Edwardshella. So positive, positive, negative, negative. Again, how can we differentiate Escherichia from Edwardshella? Escherichia is lactose fermenter. Edwardshella is a non-lactose fermenter. Okay? Ano pa? Um, we can also differentiate them because Escherichia is H2S negative, Edwardshella is H2S positive. Next, we have negative, negative, positive, positive. So we have X, yung aking po itong mnemonics. So E is for Enterobacter, K is for Klebsiella, and S is for Serratia. Para hindi kayo ma-confuse sa E, hindi pwede magkasama si Escherichia sa Enterobacter. Magkaiba sila ng in-vic reaction. Okay? Yun po yung clue ko doon. So, ang kasama ni Escherichia dito, Edwardshella. Dito naman, Enterobacter. So, Enterobacter, K is for Klebsiella, and S is for Serratia. So, negative, negative, positive, positive. But for Klebsiella po, except for Klebsiella oxytoca. Because for Klebsiella oxytoca, indole positive po yan. So, ang in-vic ni Klebsiella oxytoca, positive, negative, positive, positive. Ang in-vic naman, going back here, ni Proteus mirabilis saka Proteus peneri, negative, positive, negative, negative. Kasi nga indole negative sila. Next, yung may in-vic naman po na negative, positive, negative, positive. This is true for Salmonella. So, ang Salmonella po, ang palatandaan ko sa kanya, ang aking palatandaan sa kanya, alternate siya. Negative, positive, negative, positive. That's for Salmonella. And then for Shigella naman, again, it is biochemically inert. It is only positive for metal red. So negative, positive, negative, negative si Shigella. So parang pareho nila Proteus mirabilis, Proteus venerian. For Providencia naman po sa Citrobacter, positive, positive, negative, positive naman po yun, no? Pero hindi po lahat ng Citrobacter magkakaroon ng ganitong in-vic. Because Citrobacter cosseri, for example, is indole positive. So, positive, positive, negative, positive. So, it is true for Citrobacter cosseri. But for other Citrobacter, like for example, Citrobacter frundi, ang in-vic po niya ay it is indole negative, yung iba pong Citrobacter. So, ang in-vic nila ay negative, positive, negative, positive. So, ang problem dito, magkamukha nga po ang in-vic ng ilang mga Citrobacter sa in-vic ni Salmonella. So, and we need to differentiate these two, no? So, in the laboratory, kailangan ma-differentiate natin itong dalawang ito because Salmonella is truly pathogenic. Citrobacter is non-pathogenic. Citrobacter is part of the normal flora. Okay, so kailangan ma-differentiate natin further si Salmonella at saka si Citrobacter. Okay, so way to differentiate nga po, bakit pa sila magkamukha, no? Kasi sa Salmonella, again, same sila ng in-vic reaction, at saka pareho din po silang H2S positive, di ba? Spaced. Salmonella, Proteus, Salmonella arizonale, Citrobacter, saka Edwardshella. So how can we differentiate them? First, by means of lysine decarboxylation, because Salmonella is lysine decarboxylase positive, Citrobacter, lysine decarboxylase negative. Ano pa, we can differentiate them based on lactose fermentation because Citrobacter is a late lactose fermenter, Salmonella is a non-lactose fermenter. So dahil po doon, we can test for ONPG because Citrobacter produces beta-galactosidase, so ONPG positive, Salmonella being a non-lactose fermenter, ONPG negative. We can also have we can also use potassium cyanide medium, wherein Citrobacter is potassium cyanide positive, while for Salmonella, potassium cyanide negative. So para maalala nyo, C, no? Cyanide C, Citrobacter, potassium cyanide uh, positive. So it can grow in a potassium cyanide medium. Okay, so again, that's summary po ng INVIC, indole methyl red phosphorus scour, and citrate utilization. Ito naman po, also a table po in page 5, we can see dyan yung differentiation ng mga Proteus family. Di ba, magpipinsan po sila Proteus, Morganella at saka Providencia, or Proteus Providencia at saka Morganella. Again, review nga natin ano nga ulit yung INVIC ng mga Proteus. Ang Proteus ay part ng positive-positive, negative-negative, may P, di ba? Pero again, it is only except nga po for Proteus mirabilis and Proteus peneri, because vulgaris is indole positive. So tama yon, positive, positive, negative, negative. But for Proteus mirabilis and peneri, they are indole negative. So negative, positive, negative, negative ang INVIC nila. No? So which we can see here. Okay? Tapos si Morganella naman, ganun, partly siya ng MIP, di ba? So si Morganella, positive, positive, negative, negative. No? So Morganella. And then sa mga Providencia naman po, again, if you can recall sa Providencia, positive, positive, negative, positive ang mga Providencia. Tama? Again, balikan niyo po yan, MIP, Morganella, Proteus, positive, positive, negative, negative. Except for your Proteus mirabilis, peneri, they are indole negative. And then for Providencia naman, positive, positive, negative, positive po yun. So, anong difference nila? Ang difference nila is yung citrate. Kasi ito po ay citrate positive, ito po ay citrate negative. Ito po ay citrate negative, ito naman po ay citrate positive. So, ang Providencia, citrate positive. Kaya when you check here for citrate, ayan, citrate, positive po ang Providencia, the rest here are negative. Okay? Then the rest, alam na natin yung other INVIC nila, no? Okay? And then sa H2S naman, again, space, 'di ba? Salmonella, Proteus, Salmonella arizonensis, Citrobacter, Edwardsiella. So si Proteus lang po ang positive for H2S, the rest po are negative na po 'yan, no? Sa TSI naman po, lahat naman po sila non-fermenter. So non-fermenter ng lactose, pero again, all Enterobacter are glucose fermenters. So it will always be K over A here. Pero pansinin po natin sa Providencia po, walang gas. So negative po sa gas. So hindi po aerogenic ang mga Providencia. So also to take note, no? So gas negative po for Providencia. And then citrate, and then for lysine deamination at saka phenylalanine deamination, again, positive po yan sa Proteus, Providencia, saka Morganella. So, wala tayong problema dyan. No? Urease naman, lahat naman sila urease producer. No? Proteus, Providencia, Morganella. Pero nakalagay lang din po dito for Providencia stewarti, medyo variable. No? Or most strains are negative for urease. Pero in general po, Proteus, Providencia, and Morganella are urease positive. For motility naman, they are motile, pero for Proteus nga po, they exhibit swarming, di ba, in blood agar. So, swarming positive Proteus. Okay? Tapos, we also have here yung ating ornithine decarboxylation test. So, for ornithine decarboxylation, this one is positive for, pakitito din po, Proteus mirabilis at saka Morganella morgani. Ang clue ko po dito, si mirabilis at saka si Morgan, corny sila. Kaya, ornithine decarboxylase positive. Sino yun? Mirabilis, Proteus mirabilis at saka si Morganella morgani. They are ornithine decarboxylase positive. Okay? So again, that's for the differentiation of the Proteus family. Okay, so next po tayo, questions na.